Hi everybody, it's Beth here from Ben Franklin Crafts and Frames in Redmond, and today we're just trying to bring you some art ideas for the kids being at home with the homeschooling, and hopefully they're kind of fun for you too. So right now I'm going to use some oil pastels and we are going to make a granny square blanket, but a granny square piece of art using the pastels and a piece of watercolor paper. So I think I figured out how to turn the camera around and it will be a little better than the last video. You know, every time you do something, you learn something new. So thanks for bearing with us, and I just hope you're finding some value in these videos. Let me flip this camera around. Oh, see, I think that's much better than the last one. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use a set of oil pastels, and the reason I'm using these is because they give some rich, vibrant color, and they're creamy and they're fun to work with. So I'm gonna use these, and then a piece of watercolor paper, mostly because we had a bunch of watercolor paper from our last project with the watercolor resist, and it's a nice sturdy paper that will be good for what we're doing. I'm gonna do 4 granny squares on here, and the idea of this is to fill the entire paper, which parents, that's good, right? Because we've got people who need things to do. I'm gonna open these up. I'm gonna probably use a lot of these colors, but I'm just gonna very lightly sketch. They'll be more like granny rectangles. What do you think? And just for fun, I'm gonna put a star in the middle of each of these. You can choose if you'd like your granny squares to be the same or to be different. A 5-pointed star, they don't have to be perfect. A 5-pointed star is just a bunch of upside down V's, right? It's okay if they're not all the same. We're not all the same, and we're all pretty cool, right? Okay, you can decide to color those in if you want or not, but I'm gonna start with a square. Like, what would this square look like if you had to, like, make it on all sides of the star? You don't see all the sides, though, do you? But you know where the corners are. Have any of you ever crocheted a granny square blanket? This would be a good way to design what you're doing. It's okay if those colors blend together. That just adds more interest, doesn't it? Cool. I'm going to take the next color, and I'm not even really looking at what color I'm picking up. And I'm going to start tracing these squares with lots of lines. Maybe for ease, I'll just do this entire thing the same. It's kind of relaxing to make all of these lines. You could design this so it could go in your room. Oh, you know what else could this be? I have an idea. This could be an emblem for you when you're a superhero. You could put your initial in the middle. That's kind of cool. I pressed really hard, but that's okay. Oil pastels are fun and creamy. You could also do this with crayons if that's what you have to work with. Oh, look, I missed a green line. I'll just color that in. What shape did you choose to put in the middle? Let's use red. I'm almost to the point where I'm just going to be making squares around now, which is cool. Oh, you know what would be fun? Once we get these squares done, you could actually cut them up and make cards to send to all of your family and friends. That would be a bright piece of sunshine in someone's mailbox. I like this project because it gives you something to focus on. You have a goal to get the whole page filled up, but you also have to pay attention to make sure that you're getting all of your spaces filled in. Oh! That's the thing with oil pastels. You swipe them and they're soft. We're gonna have lots of lines on here. I might use a lighter color next so it's not so dark. Oh yeah, I think I was saying you can use crayons, you can use markers, you could use colored pencil, you could use acrylic paints. Okay, I'm going to use a light purple now. Oh, look at how much of a size difference I made those. I wasn't being very consistent, but I think that's okay. When you have the same shape and they're stacked in each other like this, I think that's called concentric. Oh, look at this. That's fun when those colors start to blend together.
Jenna, call 121, please. Jenna, 121.
Now, because these are different sizes, it'll be cool to see how much more color I get on one of them than the other. Right? Tell me about your favorite blanket. What does it look like? What color is it? My favorite blanket is this color. I love mint. Mint green, so pretty. Parents, this might be a good activity that you put some nice music on and just let the kids kind of zone out while they're doing this. Might be a good time for making dinner or just a quiet break for yourself. Our hopes in doing these videos is that the kids have some fun and you don't have to think about the art lesson for the day. We will have some more adult-based, more skill level make and takes in videos that we'll do. Okay, now what happens when I get to this line? I don't really have room to keep going because that's the only space I made for that. So I'm just gonna do what I can. Fill this space in down to the line. This one I'll get to go all the way around. This might be a project where you'd put another piece of paper down or a paper grocery bag or a newspaper, because when you bear down hard with the oil pastels, you do get a little bit of chunkies come off of it. And unless your kid is drawing on themselves, you really shouldn't be too worried about clothes with this product. Let's see, seems like orange might be a good color. Because I'd already reached the top and the line on this, we're just gonna do the sides now on that one. Ooh, I really like that orange. It really popped all the other colors, didn't it? Okay, what color is next? Dark blue? It's okay if you get over on the other color a little bit. Just blend it in. You could probably blend it with your finger a little bit too. Boop, boop. Did you know it's just more fun when you add some noises into your art? Just a little quiet, little boops and beeps. Okay, not loud, crazy siren noises, but little boop. I've tried it in every class I've ever taught. It just makes art more enjoyable. But they're inside voice beeps, not outside voice beeps, right? I think everyone knows what inside voice, outside voice sounds like. Oh, this color is very close to the color I used before. But that's okay, I'm just gonna fill in space. Parents, are you doing this with your kids? Are you making one of these too? I like that this color helped square out the other colors. It helped separate them a little bit. More orange. Ooh, think of all the possibilities if you chose to use just 3 colors. What 3 colors would you pick? It's okay to move your paper around if you need to get a better angle. I like that these are different sizes so my lines won't be completely lined up also. Let's see, let's pick. Trying to find a good color. Oh, let's do a light yellow. I don't know where those fuzzes comes from. All right. These two are pretty much the same size, so their lines will match. But then what happens when we go over here? That'll be different, won't it? Oh, I have to do this side with yellow also. Oh goodness, not too much more. We're almost done. Did you get your whole paper figured out? Or filled out, I mean? Oh, these are going to be so much fun to mail to my mom. I think this is purple. Oh, yes, this is purple. I think it'll be like sunshine in her post office box or in her mailbox. And let's do peach. By golly, I think we did it. A granny square oil pastel piece of art. What'd you guys think? Was it fun? Did it keep you busy? Did you have fun playing with all those colors? All right, so we carry all of these things at Ben Franklin in Redmond, and we're doing curbside service. So if you need us to pull together a kit of things to do with watercolor paper, with oil pastels, with watercolors, with crayons, we can absolutely do that. If you need anything else, you can comment in the comment section below and I will answer all of your questions as I see them. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great homeschooling time and we'll talk to you later. Bye.